Welcome back and let's continue with the series of Python by WS Cube Tech. I am Nehal and this particular video will talk about how you can make use of this update clause. So we'll start with this. So up till now basically what we have started is like what we are doing currently is like how you can just connect your database and the database with your Python, right? So in order to, and the database that we are using is the SQLite 3. So basically what we have studied in the last tutorial was like how you can just delete a particular record from your database. So I will just head over to this DB browser and you are seeing that this many of records I'm having inside my table. Now the today's tutorial would be about like how you can just update a particular record which is already present inside your table. So say for example you're having this data. So suppose over here I'm having this Tanzila and I want to just update this thing to some another name, say Tanvi. So I can make use of so I can just do that thing with the help of the update statement. So we'll just see those things practically. So I'm over here and I have this new Python file created over here, and what I'm going to do is like first we need to import the module that is SQLite 3. So I'm simply going to say import SQLite 3. And once I'm done with this, now I have to make use of this connect method which is inside my SQLite 3. So I will say SQLite 3 dot connect, and inside this I have to just mention the name of the database that I want to connect with. So it is student. So I will say student dot db. All right, so this is how we connect. So it is going to connect as you know that inside this parameter when we just mention the name of the database, so if the database doesn't exist, so it just create a new one for you, but if it already exists over here, so it will simply connect this connect method will simply connect that particular database. So I'm just going to store this inside a variable name. So I will say my db is equal to, that's it. Now, in order to execute my query, so I have to make use of the execute method. So I will say my db dot execute, and inside this I'm going to write the query. So now I want to just update the record that is already present inside my data. So for that, what I will do is I will say update student set. Just first let me write the entire query and then I will just explain it to you. So I will say update student set. Suppose I want to set that s name. So I will say s underscore name is equal to, I will to change that thing uh, to it is Tanzila. So I will to set that to Tanvi. So I will say Tanvi, and here I will have to give the condition like where. So I will say where say s r number is equal to, just let me, so it is 1. All right, so what I'm doing over here is like this Tanvi will come over here, all right, in single quotes. So I'll just, all right, and just make sure these fields are same, that is s underscore r number. So it's that only, yes, fine. So what I'm doing over here is, as I want to just update that thing, so I'm making use of this. I'm writing the query and I'm saying that update the table name, that is student, and you set the value that is s name to Tanvi, where s r number is equal to 1. All right, so I'm just giving that condition over here. And what I want to do is like I will simply say that uh, once I'm done with this, so I will simply say my db dot commit in order to just save the changes what I have made into my database. And at last I will just close my connection. So I will just say close. And once done with this, I can just simply print a statement that is which gives us the assurance that the update has been made into our table. So we'll just say that the record has been updated. So I'll just say the record has been updated. All right, so and I'm just going to run this thing. So you can see that we are getting the message the record has been updated. So we can just come up over here, that is our DB browser, and once we are refresh it, so you can see that earlier it was Tanzila and now it has been updated to Tanvi. All right, so we have done over here. But what if now I just want to view the contents over here on my console, and we know that how to make use of the select statement for that. So what I'm just going to do is after this commit, and I will just say that what you do is like I want to just say that we'll just put it as in a data variable, that is my db dot execute, and now I want to execute a query for the select statement. So I will just say select star from table name, that is student. And once I do this thing, so now I don't want this statement to be printed, so I will just comment this thing. And now in order to display the things, we make use of the for loop, because if you just run over here, now suppose if I just run it over here, so you're not going to see the result over here. So for that, we make use of the for loop in order to fetch the records, each records from the database, and in order to display it over here. So I'm saying uh, for n in x, and I'm just want to print n. And once I do this thing, so you can see that I'm getting the entire record, all right, the modified record, that it was earlier Tanzila and it has been modified to Tanvi. All right, so this is how we make use of this update statement over here. And you can even give a specific condition over here, like for example, I just wanted to display this Tanvi, so I just can mention it over here by using the where clause, that is select star from student, and you just say where you can either give the from S name or R number, whatever. So suppose this time I will use roll number, so I will say S underscore uh, R number is equal to 1. All right, and if you just do this thing, so you can see you're getting that a particular record is displayed over here. All right, so I hope you're clear with this thing, like how you can just update a particular record which is already present inside your database. So this was all about. So basically what we studied in this the entire this database connectivity was, we'll just do that quick recap. So what we did was like we want to connect our Python programs with a database. All right, so in order to connect with the database, and the database that we are making use over here is the SQLite 3. So in order to just connect it over here, so what we did is first we just imported this module. It is a module and you can just simply import it. There is no need to download it because it is already present inside your library. So you can just make use of this import, and the next step is to connect uh, it from to connect make use of this connect method in order to connect with the database. So you need to pass the parameter over here is like which name, by what name you want to connect. So if this doesn't include, so a new database would be created for you by that name. But if it already exists, so it will simply connect it over here. Then we studied like how you can just insert the records inside it, then how you can just display it. We even saw that how you can just view your contents by using the DB browser. We even made use of the select statement, like how you can just view the contents over here over your console in PyCharm. And next what we did was we even made use of this delete statement, like how you can just delete a particular record from your table. And in this video we studied about like whatever the data you are having, whatever the record you are having, so how you can just update those records. So in that case, what we did was we just made use of this update student name, and we are setting the value. So we need to make sure that you use this set with this update, and you are setting some new value, and the old value you need to pass here, like where, which is what is the condition over here. And once you are done with this, so it simply says your new record is updated inside into it. And in order to just fetch the results, we are making use of the select statement, and in order to view this thing, we are making use of this for loop. So I hope you're clear with this concept, like what we did in this tutorial. So if you're just enjoying the series, so hit the like button and do subscribe to our channel, and thanks for watching.